Everybody, and how you all doing today? And welcome to Spyro the Dragon. Now, anybody who's been part of this channel for quite some time obviously knows that I am a big, huge Spyro the Dragon fan. And what better way to kick off our very first official Let's Play on this channel than what else better than, of course, good old Spyro the Dragon. This game has been part of my childhood for quite some time, and I'm pretty sure this game has been part of most other people's childhood as well, and I'm really looking forward to getting down right into this game right here, guys. So, enough talking, enough stalling too long, guys. Let's get right on to the good part. Let's get on to creating our new file. Let's get on to getting this thing going. And the world of dragons.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
Spyro's just being a issue with background.
Character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature. Simple! He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. Ugly? That does it!
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Yes, you do, bro. Yes, you do. The adventure begins. Woo! Here we go, guys. Here comes the fun stuff right here. We rescued Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
And that was the scene of my childhood right there, guys. Alright, guys, so pretty much stay straightforward. Get all the gems, rescue the dragons. Nothing really too special right there. Hi, guys, how you doing? Oh, come on. There you go. I was going to say. I'm like, that should have been hit right there. Ooh, look at that high jump right there. What's up, bro? How you doing? I'll get to that dragon very shortly. Oh my god, dude. Just the memories of this game, dude. I can never get enough of the memories. No matter how many times I play this game right here. Whee! Oops, I forgot. I didn't press triangle button hard enough. That's okay. We'll be right back for those gems. Oh, I heard something. I heard a blinky. I know what that means. I believe that's the silver box that gives you free life, I believe. And you. Yeah, these jeans right here. Ooh, that's a wall. That's a thing there, Spyro. Ooh, let's get you right here. We rescued Dublin. No, Dublin.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
He is actually very right for those of you guys who are new to the franchise such. Now, for those of you guys who are new to the franchise, believe it or not, there is actually a secret how you can open a portal, which I'll show you guys very shortly. Now, when you get to World 4, they will explain how you can get this portal right there, but we're not going to wait that long. We're going to bust open this portal world right now, and how you do so. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom. Now, most likely, this portal world here will probably close out very shortly once we get to another place particular. But we're not gonna go to Sunny Flight yet. This is one of those speed worlds, and they're not my favorite worlds. So before we advance to any more serious places, let's move on to the other places first. Before we enter any of these portals you guys see here, let's focus on getting all the gems, rescuing all the dragons on this place first, and then we'll start going to world, rescuing dragon by dragon and gem by gem, and other worlds as well. Ooh, another dragon right in front of our face. We rescued Tomas?
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
Thanks for the brutal confidence there, friend. Ooh, I believe there's another jump thief, right? Yes! Oh, I'm surprised I didn't burn him. Hi. You didn't even stand a chance, poor guy. That's a wall there, Spyro. So pretty much simple, straightforward, how to play the beginning of Spyro, pretty much right there such. Nothing too serious happens right out of the bat, just pretty much straightforward here. Now, when I was little, and I think I repeated this process not too long ago as well, when I was little, I made the mistake of not going to this world before advancing to all the other worlds such. I made a odd yet funny mistake where by accident I missed that world, and back when I beat Nasty Nork at the time, I was like, wait, I thought we got 100%. What are you talking about, game? But then I had to look back world by world, previous world by previous world, and then I came to realization, oh wait, I forgot about this place right here. I was so embarrassed when that happened. And the best part about that world, when that happened, by the time I beat Nasty Nork, by the time I beat Nasty Nork, everything else was so easy. Everything else in the game was so hard at the time, to the point where when I backtracked and had to go back to that world, it actually became so easy to beat that world, believe it or not. So there were some upsides and downsides. And very little downsides, actually, of doing that right there at the time. We rescued Argus?
Cool, Flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Interesting. But just like the flight world, we're going to hold off on that world yet. Even if we can theoretically go into that world right now, we're going to hold off on going there just yet, because I believe that is the boss world. Yes, that is definitely the boss world. That is definitely the boss world. So we're going to hold off going to that world after we get most of the other artisans world and such. Okay, so that's the balloonist guy. So we'll hold off talking to him just yet. He is definitely our friend. He's definitely our ally. He's our homeboy. He's got our back as such. I feel like we missed somewhere. Was it around here? Okay, yeah, there's some gems here. Well, like I said, we're holding off getting to other worlds after we get... Oh, there it is. That silver box I was talking about earlier. Yeah, ourselves a free life. Yeah. Other gems. Yeah. Now, I believe in the pause menu, we can tell how many dragons and how many gems are still missing, I believe, right? Option, no, inventory, that's what I meant to go to. Inventory, there you go. Okay, so we got all the dragons right off the bat, which is awesome. We're just missing 4 gems, and that's it. So a very fantastic start to this Let's Play right here. Where else did I miss those gems? Oh, here we go. And there you go, BP. That's how it's done. So we got all the world. So we got all the gems and all the dragons. I believe all the dragons too. Yeah, all the dragons. So we got all the dragons and all the gems of our home world. That's nice. And all right there. So with that out of the way, now we can move on to one of the next worlds right here. So let's do like a little bit more simpler world right here. So let's go to Dark Hollow. Yeah, look at them gems. Look at them gems there, boy. Let's go. Flop. Hi guys, how you doing? Now, unlike the home world that you guys saw earlier, these guys right here actually can hurt you this time, actually. Once you get to the side worlds and in the future levels, even in the future home worlds. Thankfully, not in the Artisan's world, but once you get to the future home worlds of other worlds besides Artisans, there will be actually enemies that can actually hurt you. And I'll show you guys in the next episode when you guys can get a better understanding of what I'm talking about and such. So right now, guys, in the home world, Artisans world, we're okay. We don't have to worry about any enemies besides in the side worlds. Now, home worlds, once we get to the future home worlds of other levels, that's where we gotta watch our backs a little more. But we'll cross that bridge. But in the meantime, we rescued Alvin.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
I love how he's saying, ha, nobody will bother me, yet, just like most of the other dragons, he gets crystallized like everybody else. No offense, bro, but you're not as all talk. And just like as the guy said right there, I forgot to quote that. Thank you, Mr. Dragon Dude, for telling us that for me. As you guys may have saw right here, these little dudes right here, they have metal shields right here. Now I'll show you real quick. Now as you guys saw right here, in Spyro the Dragon, at least in the first game at least, and possibly in other future games and such, there will be certain enemies that have either metal armor or metal shield, and sometimes to get to them, you either gotta ram them or expose their weak point so you can then later on burn it. But most likely, most of the time, when you see an enemy with metal armor or metal shields, most of the time, you, as the dragon said, you will most likely have to ram them most likely. Fire! Yield me fire, set my desire. Better not sing that song or I'll get copyrighted. Hi guys. Now the big guys right here, before I also forget, the big guys usually, except for like one in particular, the one kind in particular, which I'll show you in also next episode, the big guys usually, as you guys saw right there, they can't be hurt by simple ramming. You have to use fire breath in order to be able to kill those enemies, unless there is a special enemy in particular, special big enemy in particular, that can be hurt by ramming or as such. Now let's get to this dragon right here. We've rescued Darius?
Big enemies like this Gnorc with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
And we was just calling that as well. Now we're not done yet. I believe there's still at least one more dragon in the side world, and I believe there's still a few more gems that we haven't got to yet. Oops, I don't move right there. Thankfully there's no fall damage or all that stuff around there, so we're okay from there. It's all good, baby, it's all good. Oh, I done goofed. There's a gliding right there. I just did it right there earlier. You just double press X and then hold the X, and you can start gliding. There you go. Up we go, up we go, up we go. Is it one more dragon I'm missing, or is it two dragons I'm missing in this world? And when you hold down the triangle button, as you guys saw right there, holding down the triangle button, for your life, holding down the triangle button while you're gliding will immediately allow you to drop down right there. Now, like I said, we're not done with this place just yet. Now, one thing for those of you guys who are new to Spyro franchise, there's usually a lot of secrets you gotta watch out for. Now, here's this guy I was talking about here who can show us some special. Thankfully, he can't hurt us, but he does have special armor in particular. Sometimes certain enemies like him will require some tricks in particular in order to get around them. Thankfully, those guys in particular will not hurt us. At least as far as I know, they won't hurt us. Hi. But once you get to their exposed weak point, you can be able to take them out right there and such. And also, guys, you guys remember that save that we saw earlier that we couldn't unlock right there? Usually those kinds of safes can't be broken up. There are boxes and there are treasure chests and such that can be busted open such, but usually the metal ones, they can't be busted by flame breath, but you can be busted by a charge attack. But the saves that you see that have the key locks or something that looks like a lock, they will require special keys, and I'll show you guys what it looks like very shortly. Okay, we rescued Austin.
Psst, Spyro. Want to know a secret? Use the triangle button when you want to zoom in and look around. Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Much of a secret, man. But although that is definitely a very helpful tip, actually. All right, away we go. Go up this way, go up that way. We go up. Oh, we go this way, go that way, go that way. And then, as you guys saw earlier, there was a hard save that I was talking about that has a lock on it, and this is where we go to bust it open. Boom! Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain, 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 rain. And there we go, guys. That's all the dragons, I believe. That's all the gems. Yep, that's all the gems and dragons for Dark Hollows. So we are set with Dark Hollows, and we can head on back to Arson's world. So. Now, another tip as well, guys, for those of you guys who are new to this. Now, when you have a world done completed, you don't have to do what I'm about to do right here. You don't have to run all the way to a portal thing right here to get to your next destination and all that such. If you wanted to, if you didn't want to do all the running, you can always press the exit level, and then as long as you've collected all the gems and all the dragons you needed, you can exit out to whatever side of the world you're in, and you won't have to worry. Oops, I did it by accident. There you go, right there. You can exit out of one of the side worlds and not have to worry about losing in your progress as long as you eventually later on save your game. And every time you spawn to a new world, all the enemies you saw before that had the gems once before, instead of gems, what they'll have is something that I personally call soul orbs and such. It's probably a different name that I don't really remember the actual full name, what they're actually called. But what these soul orbs do is that when you collect enough of these soul orbs, they instantly turn into, that's a weird place right there for you to hit it right over there, bro. They instantly turn into a free life, and the more lives you have, the more chances you'll have of completing the game. This is one of those older games, so occasionally every here and there you will go through a sticky situation where you will definitely lose a life, and in case you lose a life, you can just always go back into the game just fine. So we're gonna save our progress right here, guys. This is kind of a short video right here, guys. A nice way to start off our very first Let's Play, I would say, guys. We could play the Arson's main world, we could play Dark Hollows. So I think this is a really good way to end this video right here, guys. I'm really satisfied with this being our very first Let's Play right here, guys. Or our first episode of this Let's Play, I should say, right here. Oop, I should screw that up right there. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to end this video right here. That's all the time we have right now for today's episode. We'll definitely continue this adventure next episode. Next episode, we will definitely tackle onto going into the Stone Hill. And if we complete Stone Hill fast enough, we'll definitely go after that one world in particular that I told stories about where I accidentally missed my mistake. So, yeah, guys, Stone Hill, next episode, Stone Hill, and other worlds such. And eventually, hopefully by after that episode, we'll move on towards to the boss world, and eventually, unfortunately, sooner or later, eventually, the speed world right here that you guys know how much I will definitely dislike. Actually, I don't think you guys know how much I dislike it. But once we get to an episode where I go through the speed world, you guys will know by then why I despise speed worlds. So, I'm going to end this episode right here, guys. With that being said, thank you all again so much for watching this video, and I will see you all next video, and I'm out. Bye. Peace.